Triton will be hosting the NorthWood Panthers. At this time, we will introduce the starters. First for NorthWood, number 12, Trent. Number 13, Rader. Number 20, Number 30, Kaden Stack. And number 33, Sam Russell. NorthWood City Coach is Zach Fleckleitner and assisted by Sam G. Now, the starting lineup for your Triton Trojans. Number 10, Kaden. Number 14, Kaden Large. Number 22, Brian. And number 24 is Kaden. Triton's baby coach is Taylor Long. NorthWood foul number 31, Kaden. And for Triton, number 14, Barnhart. Checking in for Triton number 20, will take a 50. NorthWood foul, number 30. Checking in for Panthers, number 20, Garrett Beard. 14, Laura. NorthWood foul number 31, Kaden.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself.
Rosh, Brenner,
I'm playing
Yoder,
for everybody in my school,
Tuggle, Weems,
and every person
Rosh,
in my community.
Stats,
Indiana
Bone
High
Trigger,
School
Payne.
sports.
Payne, Stats, Yoder.
They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This is your
Click on your
IHSA.
JV roster.
This is your state.
You're gonna have to add a couple people, I think.
This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner
do your
Paul Knight,
JV. Oh, yeah,
and
do
we're
your boys
here
up.
to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community.
I got a Yoder down
this
there, and I
is
got
your
that number 30 from the JV
IHSA.
down there. But that's All right, welcome everyone to tonight's Battle of Unbeatens. This is the NorthWood. All right, let's try this again. All right, welcome everyone to tonight's Battle of Unbeatens. This is the NorthWood Panthers travel to the Trojan Trench to take on the Triton Trojans. I'm Andrew Hare alongside Anna McIntyre, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. In this Battle of Unbeatens, there's similarities. Both teams' highest point output of the season is 78 points, both in the first game. Both teams average 60 points per game and allow under 35 points a game. Both teams are 2-0. Both are defending sectional champions, but both lost in the regional championship a season ago. The difference for the Panthers, Aaron Wolf in his 15th season at the helm, he has a 10-4 record against Triton in his time at NorthWood. His Panthers are big, seriously talented, and play together as one fluid unit. They have a good core of players and returned 2 key seniors to this year's team. They're favored in this one, and they're hungry to continue their undefeated start to the season in search of Coach Wolf's 231st career win. The difference for the Trojans, Jason Groves in his 17th season leading the Trojans. In the last 35 years, the Trojans are behind the series 24-5, and 4 of those 5 wins came with Groves at the controls. The Trojans have a seasoned core group with key seniors returning to the team this season. While they're not favored in this one, make no mistake, they have the potential to play with this team. While they're undersized, they have the potential to play big, not just on the floor, but big in moments. The Trojans are a tough group, and tonight they're going to face a tough test here early in the season. For me tonight, keys, Triton just needs to play that team basketball, Anna. They need to box out. They got to win the turnover battle, but for me, the big thing, when you get the free throw line, you got to hit your free throws.
Yeah, of course.
And then you go there and you look at NorthWood. This is a team that can really dictate what they want you to do on the floor. They're going to move you defensively. They're going to move you offensively. Their ball movement, their back cuts. This is a group that moves the floor extremely well, and that's why they're 2-0. This is probably one of the best teams in their respective class here in the state of Indiana. They are legit. Coach Wolf's got a great team. These guys are big. They're going to clean the glass extremely well. Triton's going to have to find a way to box out and really push them off and win the battle of the boards. But NorthWood, their big thing, get the second chance points, because with that size, they can get in there. They can really dictate those second chance points, because Triton doesn't really have that big man tonight to kind of battle with them down low. Anything you want to add there, partner?
Well, their height is insane. They've got a lot of height on their team, so rebounds are going to be a struggle for us, I think.
And I think they only have 2 guys under 6 foot listed.
Yeah.
But after we were told how certain teams do height, I'm not quite sure if I believe that one or not.
Looks like 3 under 6 foot.
3 under 6 foot.
No, none under 5'11".
So basically my height and taller. So
yeah, there you go.
That's about where we're at with that one. So you look at these 2 teams. Triton's kind of sitting there in the 1A. They've done extremely well to start off the season. They've had good moments, but the big thing tonight is, where do you keep yourself? Where do you gauge yourself? Because this is a winnable game. This is a team you can beat. However, you got to play big in moments, and that's what they think for Triton. This is a team that found how to play big in moments. As we saw you guys got to see. I didn't get to see because I was a state away, but we saw them play big against Kaden in a big moment where they had to go in they went in double overtime to find a way to play counts.
Yep.
Triton's got to dig deep and find that energy to play that way together. They got to slow down. That's the big thing, is when they get on offense, they can't be in a hurry at the basketball. Don't let NorthWood come out and really swarm you.
Right.
Be patient, move the ball well. And the big thing is we trust your teammates on the floor.
Yeah, if it's anything like that JV team of the NorthWood, just that defense was right in them from the get-go, and you just don't want to get too far behind and just really get in that hole that you just have a hard time digging out of.
And the big thing is, don't panic. If your shot's not there, do not panic. You got to be patient. Look for that next pass. Really see where you're going to go with the floor, but you also got to remember this team is extremely fast and they move the floor in a blink of an eye. So about 2 minutes to go before tip-off here, and we got the starting lineups and everything coming up next. Both teams are ready to go in this one. What's on the line tonight? A chance to stay undefeated, a chance to face a quality opponent, and a chance to learn and gauge their growth here in the early going of the season. It's the Panthers versus the Trojans, and those questions will be answered next, right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
And it's time for fan participation. I have a question. You know what? That's not bad. Let's try one more time. You know what? It's a great day for basketball! Now, this time, if you're not standing, we need you to rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats, as we will honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Representing Casiaco Community Hospital and presenting our fan of the week is Leslie Rohrball. The Triton School Corporation is a proud partner of KCH. Let's give a warm welcome to tonight's fan of the week, Jordan Hicks. Jordan has worked closely with the Triton School Corporation through C3. C3's aim is to provide leadership opportunities to our through character, community, and care. Let's give Jordan a big round of applause for his work with the Triton School Organization. Now let's meet our players. First, the Panthers.
For both teams. Out there for Northwood, number 2, Ian Rosh. Number 3, Kaden Brenner. Number 4, Chaz Yoder. Number 20, Cooper Weens. And number 31, Brock Bontrager. The 5 out there, and who we got for the Trojans? Who the 5 on the floor?
Oh, we got number 5, Cole McKinney. 24, Tyson Yates.
You're good.
22, Bruce Johnson. Number 10, Ashton Oviedo. And number 20, Cole Shively.
So Northwood controls the tip. Brenner with it now, works it on over to Yoder. Yoder now into Weens here on the near side. They're going to work around the top. Like we said, Brenner, he can hit it from full court. We saw him do it against Concordia, and he'll miss that first one, and it goes out of bounds.
He must like that Oviedo range.
I think he's got his own range. Like I said, he hit almost full court the other night against Concordia at the end of the first quarter. Oviedo now working up by the attack line. Goes on over to Yates on the far side. McKinney trying to get freed up. Shively now up top. Oviedo trying to fight through the defense there as Cooper Weens stuck to him like glue. Oviedo tries with a double screen straight away for 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound's going to be knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say win off of Chaz Yoder. Yates calling out the inbound play. Both student sections here represented well. Feeds McKinney. Off the inbound, step back for Yates. He'll drive. Tries to go through. Back to McKinney. McKinney looking left, trying to find somewhere. Waits for Oviedo. Cooper Weens right there with him. Oviedo the crossover, spin move now. He goes in the lane, goes up, and it's going to be blocked, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2. And Oviedo a chance. He's only 17 points away from 1,000. A chance to cut into here, but Triton, like I said, free throws are going to be big as a team, only shooting 56% from the line coming into this one. Or excuse me, 56%, I was right. Went to the wrong one. And gets the first one to go, 16 to go. Gets the friendly roll for 15 to go. Brenner now bringing it up the floor for the Panthers. Wearing their red away jerseys, topped with black. Trojans in their home whites. Blue letters outlined in gold. Rosh with it now. He'll drive against Cole. Shively goes in front, the left hand. The bank is open for him. Yates now brings up the floor. Rosh going to go with him. Cole Shively is going to go baseline. He'll drive, trying to find space. Goes up strong. Bank is closed. Bontrager with the rebound. Yoder with it now, works over here near side to Brunner on the right wing. Feeds wings down low, and Cole McKinney with the charge. Somewhere down in Indianapolis, there's a guy smiling as Cole McKinney takes the charge. Charges and Cole McKinney, so good at that. McKinney brings it up the floor now. Work with Bontrager. And a push on Yoder. That's the one thing that Northwood, we kind of seen in the JV game. They're not afraid to be physical.
No, they're very aggressive.
He's got 2 of their 3 fouls already in this opening minutes.
Trying to fight through screens, decides to dump it off to McKinney here, up in the corner. Trying to get freed up. Good defense by Bontrager. Oviedo, he's going to drive. Wolf wanting an explanation there. It looked like Oviedo dipped his shoulder. And Aaron Wolf pleading his case. Johnson kicks back to Shively. Shively drives, goes to the fadeaway, gets it knocked away. Got rid of it before he hit the floor. At least that's what they called. Yates now back to Oviedo on the left wing. Working against Cooper Ween, spin move. Oviedo loses it on the lane and tries to save it. It goes out of bounds and Triton turns it over. Northwood coming up now. Yoder now on the far side. Waits for Bontrager quickly to Weens. This group's ball movement, the way they find back cuts and move the floor is really good as Rosh up off the glass and good. And Northwood takes the lead. Yates now past the half-court line, working back. Finds McKinney on the left elbow. Oviedo cut down low, reverse lands, up and can't get the friendly roll. And Chaz Yoder gets the rebound. So a 3-man swap coming now for Northwood. Brenner steps, nice pass down to Bontrager, up and in. And a timeout for Coach Groves. As he wants to talk things over as the Trojans starting to backpedal a little bit, Anna.
Yeah, their defense is huge and very aggressive.
And they're fast, and they track ground. They're closing the shooters out. The big thing for Triton is you can't get scared by that. You've got to be patient with the basketball. As Groves is down there telling them. You're down there and you're Coach Groves. What are you telling that group?
Don't be scared of their defense. Go for it. Make them draw fouls.
And we see them use that aggressiveness against them as, like you said, there are 3 team fouls, as you just pointed out. Right there, Triton can move and really draw Northwood, but Northwood playing extremely good in the basketball. They're finding a way to score down there in the paint, and really, like I said, 6 of those points come from down the low block. Wolf will check in, number 0. Rosh is out there with Tuggle, number 11. And also checking is J.J. Payne. And Cade Brenner and Ian Rosh stays out there. Triton, no change on the lineup. As Yates trying to get freed up, and Northwood playing some serious big boy defense. Yates working against Rosh. Behind the back, trying to get freed up. Stops. Back cut was closed. Hands off to McKinney. J.J. Payne up there with that one. McKinney stopped the ball. Someone's got to help him out. Finds Shively at the free throw line. Kicks it right back. McKinney's going to let the offense take shape. Tells him to settle down. Back to Cole Shively on the right wing. He'll drive. Goes up strong, and he'll get fouled right there. Use that aggressiveness to your advantage, but now you've got to convert from the free throw line. And Cole Shively, 3 of 7 coming into this ball game from the free throw line, 42%.
So Brenner's going to pick up his first. That gets team's 4th.
It's the first one to go. And I said in the pregame, those free throws are going to matter. And if the Trojans can hang with it, those free throws are going to be big points. Shots on the way and rattles in. It's Cole Shively perfect on his trip. 2-point ball game. To Tuggle in the corner. He's going to drive against McKinney. Uses that athleticism. Fades away off the front iron. No good. Yates gets the rebound. Yates puts on the brakes. Lets his offense come down. Crossover. Goes through the lane. Fades away. Blocked by Rosh. Uses that 6'5" frame and knocks him back. Brenner drives, goes to the left hand, up off the glass and good. And Wolf wanted him to really pressure him as he's telling his team to stay with him. Kaden Graham looks to check in. He's no stranger to this Northwood team. Bruce Johnson, birthday boy from the corner. Can't get that one to go as Rosh gets the rebound. Wolf now bringing it up the floor. Spins away, works with the screen right. Back to Rosh in the left wing. Rosh works up top the key, kicks it out to Brenner. Brenner, right wing threes on the way and in. Tickles the twine, didn't even touch the iron. Leads up to 7 for the Panthers. Aaron Wolf, a very in-your-face coach. He's down there, he's doing what he needs his players to do on the floor. Shively drives up and draws the foul. Wolf telling Tuggle, you got to be in position there, as Shively had a free lane to the basket.
So Payne's going to pick up his first, and that's just clicking more fouls for Northwood, up to 5 now.
Aaron Wolf, I was calling games at Warsaw when he was the JV coach for his tenure at Northwood. Let me tell you, he's a fun coach to watch. So Kaden Graham, like we said, no stranger to this Northwood team. Transferring, was playing with them a year ago. Chandler Westaver checks in. As Shively's second free throw's good. 1 for 2 on that trip. The Trojans 5 points, and they're all put up in the game. They're all coming from the free throw line. Groves calling out to his defense. That one might be thrown away. Oviedo's going to let it go, but I kind of thought that might went off of Westaver. Groves telling me where he wants his players to be on defense. You got to keep your head up. This is a Northwood team you can't get lazy and take a nap on. Yates now stops. Works up top to Westaver. Wolf stuck to him. Westaver with the jab set. He's trying to drive. Waits, hands off to Shively. Shively drives. He gets it freed up for a moment. Goes up with the runner. Gets it to go. Cole Shively's got 5.
That's our first field goal.
Like I said, you got to get points the best you can here tonight as Rosh goes in. Using that link, just gliding through the paint.
I take it he's the lone freshman on that roster.
That would be Big Brother. Little brother's Tyler Rosh. That's the freshman.
Oh, right. Wrong Rosh.
Hey, you had the right last name, though.
I did.
You didn't combine names like I usually do. Oviedo working against Tuggle. He'll drive, stops under the basket, but they're going to call a body with Tuggle. And that's now 16 fouls in the first quarter on the Panthers.
16?
16 fouls.
Team, got
Team.
it. Not team.
Hey, she's holding me accountable.
Yep.
See, I tell you, that's what I like about Anna. She holds me accountable. Cooper Weens, Bontrager, and Chaz Yoder all checking in.
I thought you said 16 too.
See? But she wasn't afraid to call me out on it. High pass up, knocked away by Brenner. Shiva gets some resets. You got to move the floor with purpose here. Westaver back to Yates on top of the key. Works away from the screen, stops crossover. He'll try to drive into traffic. High pass behind Shively. Fadeaway jumpers off the mark. Rebound goes to Brenner, and he'll stop out of bounds, and Triton still hangs on to it on the loose ball.
Like you said, their defense is very fast, and we need to learn to keep that ball moving.
I still say that mid-range jumper, get your free throw line in 5 feet, get those to drop.
And it's a very physical, I mean, like you said, inside the arc, you got to play darn near perfect. Oviedo outside, works against Weens. Trying to get freed up. He'll drive the lane, goes up the left hand, off the glass, and good! Ashton Oviedo with a circus shot. And Worf talking to his team, he's going to drive the basket. He's not afraid, and that's one thing Grove said in the preseason. Oviedo really working on his off-the-dribble moves, and right there showing it off. Shot for Yoder in the corner, up and in with a dagger on the far side. Wester carefully places that one to Yates. Yates trying to use Bontrager's momentum to draw a foul. Couldn't. He'll drive the lane. Kick out. Shively in the corner for 3 to answer back. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Westaver. Back to Shively. Under the basket, up and in! What a play by Cole Shively. Shively, he may not be as big as these guys, but he's showing off that strength here as that one up and in for J.J. Payne.
J.J. Payne.
25 seconds to go here in the first. 7-point ball game. Groves. Oviedo works with the screen now. Groves calling out the play. He's trying to direct his offense. Yoder knocks it out of bounds, and Oviedo wisely lets it go out. As he gives McKinney and Johnson last-minute instructions. They're going to switch and bring out Kaden Graham and Westaver. So the starting five's back out there for the Trojans. They got to go a long way here in 5.2 seconds. With this NorthWood defense, it'll feel like an eternity. Oh, yes, long way to go. Oviedo driving. Oh. Nice defense by Weens. Back at the Brenner. He's hit him before. It's up, and that one's high and off the crossbar up top. And NorthWood will lead 18-11 here at the end of the first quarter, and we'll let Kenny read off the stats when he gets them pushed.
All right, there we got him. Free throws, NorthWood has not made it to the line yet. Of course, most of half the Triton points, they're 5 of 6. 2-pointers, just 3 of 9. 6 of 7 for NorthWood. 0 of 2 behind the arc compared to 2 of 4 for NorthWood. And turnovers, unofficially, we got 2 to 1. The lead in NorthWood, Roche with 6, Brenner with 5, Yoder with 3, Bontrager and Payne each with 2 for the Trojans. Shively with 7 and Oviedo with 4, and there's no fouls there on the Trojans, but they're, like I said, on NorthWood. Yoder having those 2 pretty quick, and then Brenner, Payne, Tuggle, and Weens all having single foul.
But NorthWood wins that first quarter. Triton now needs to just, okay, now you've seen, Anna, you've seen what they're going to do. You felt what they're going to do. What kind of adjustments do you make here?
Like Ashton, don't be afraid of the defense. Go in, drive the basket, and really make those inside the arc.
Shiley works it back to Yates. He's out there with McKinney, Johnson, and Oviedo. Tuggle, Bontrager, Wolf, Payne, and Roche out there for the Panthers. Out to Shiley up top the key. He'll drive, kicks out to Yates in the corner. Yates with the dribble drive, fadeaway jumper, blocked by Roche. And I like Roche coming out on the shooters, really using that length to knock it away. Oviedo picks up his dribble. Johnson now caught on the right wing, back to McKinney.
Yeah, their height really drove. They had 6 fouls in the first quarter, and we had none.
That's a big stack right there.
Yeah, so that's huge. I don't think I've seen that.
Triton smart as McKinney goes up, can't get it to roll off the glass. Roche with the rebound. But Triton needs to, like I said, use that aggressiveness to their advantage and get to the free throw line to get free points. Or a better shot at points.
It's like Trojans stepped more back out on man-to-man, which was a lot more effective against Plymouth than their zone was. Now it's they now drop back into a little bit of zone.
Wolf in the corner for 3. Back iron, not there. Tuggle gets the rebound. They're off the left elbow. Wolf calls out the play. Groves trying to direct his defense. Roche has the size on McKinney. Goes up and elevates. Back iron no good. Gets his own rebound. Right back again. Shively shuts it off. And Cole Shively's going to get called for the foul. That's the first team foul on the Trojans. Kaden Graham and Connor Large now checking in. Shively and Oviedo come out.
Substitution for the Trojans, number 12, Kaden Graham, and number 33, Connor Large.
Wolf now to inbound from his own baseline. Payne directs Tuggle. Tuggle up top the key. He's going to drive. Goes with feeds. Nice feed down to Bontrager, but he couldn't quite corral it. And it goes off of NorthWood, and Triton gets it back. Full court pressure defense now by the Panthers as Yates tries to get freed up. And Rosh, though he's kind of playing as that big man, he can move the floor extremely well. Yates up top to Key. Back to McKinney on the left wing. Yates steps into a three. Puts it in. Tyson Yates. That's a big three-pointer to start her off the second quarter. Rosh up top the key. He's going to go use that momentum up and answers right back. And Triton right now trading blows. Can only do that for so long against this talented NorthWood team. Back to McKinney. Yates goes on the drive on the baseline, tries the reverse land, and he'll go to the line for two.
And that's 7 on them.
And Triton will be in the bonus for the rest of the half.
Rosh is first. Yeah, the biggest thing is here now, just kind of don't let this game get away. Get into that second half where those fouls, could be a lot of foul problems.
The big thing is, like you said, get yourself in position here to keep yourself in the game. You never know what that second half is going to bring. Yates can't get that one 1-2 from that trip. Rosh falls to the floor and it goes out of bounds and stays right here as Graham got out of the way in time. So these subs can act here. Graham trying to get lower. Tries to get himself freed up. Hands back off to Yates. Johnson works with the screen. Catch and shoot. Back to McKinney in the corner. Up fake. Tuggle staying right with him. Backdoor or back cut there by Yates. Goes up and gets fouled. No call. A lot of contact, but good defense there by the Panthers. Tuggle top the key. Goes back to Wolf. Yates stuck to him. Tries to reach around and knock it away. Tuggle now back to Wolf. Steps into a three. It's up. It's in. A dagger there from Ethan Wolf.
They're very impressive from beyond the three-point arc there.
Yeah, they're shooting 3 of 6.
And watching these guys on film, they move without the ball well, but they also play that catch and shoot really well. The pass, and they set their teammates up well. Graham in the corner against Wolf. Graham caught on the baseline, trying to spin and get free up, goes up with it and draws the foul. And Kaden Graham will go to the line for two.
So Wolf's going to pick up his first. So really with having 8 team fouls, only Yoder's the only one that has 2.
And these are Kaden Graham's first free throws of the season. As Brenner, Yoder, and Weens all check in. So their starting 5's back on the floor. Oviedo back in. And Cole Shively also checking in. You know, I'll tell you what, if I played basketball, I'd want to wear number 0 too. Just saying. And Kaden Graham empty on that trip. The Trojans leaving 4 points on the floor on missed free throws. Weens goes back and get Bruce Johnson with the push.
So that's his first.
Got a young officiating crew here tonight.
Hey, that is nice to see, getting new looks and getting more people involved.
I like that, trying to grow that program as Brenner goes up, off the mark, no good. And he'll lose out of bounds. It goes off the bounds off Cole Shively. Yeah, it's good to see younger officials, and not that the old ones are bad or anything. It's just good to see some youth getting injected into that officiating program. Weens now, nice feed to Rosh, but Bruce Johnson fighting and trying gets called for the foul. It's either going to be on Johnson or Shively. I think they're going to call it Johnson on the reach. And that's what they're going to call it.
So that's going to get his second.
Westaver's going to check in for, I believe, Bruce Johnson. Is Rosh up and in.
That's their first free throw attempt tonight.
They're a pretty good free throw shooting team, at least watching film. They don't miss them often. They push that lead up to 9. Shots up and in. McKinney now waiting to inbound. Goes back to Oviedo. Feeds it right back to McKinney. McKinney working around Goes to feed, but kicked by Brenner. Of course, this Panthers team playing in that tough NLC conference. It's a lot of good teams, and in the NLC conference, these guys can hit from anywhere on the floor because Concord got on the Sports Center the other night for a last-second three. You know, I could venture to say that Brenner's three at the end of the first quarter more impressive as he hit that one from almost three-quarter court. Shively drives against Brenner, knocks it away. Cade Brenner, the 6'2 junior, really strong, showing it off there as he swats it away as he'll stick to Cole Shively. Grand tries to get position, but Rosh knocks it away. He's going to go up for it, goes up strong, draws the foul, and gets the roll.
That shouldn't count. Yeah, they touched the rim.
Oh, no bucket.
No basket. They touched it.
They're going to call it on Kaden Graham. They said when he went up, he touched the rim. Good catch there, Kenny. Rosh goes up for his free throws, continues to be perfect from the line. And Wolf understands.
Yep.
Yates will come in. Cole McKinney will come out, get him a break. He's had his hands full here in this first half. Rosh tickles the twine there. West, they were trying to find somewhere to go. Feeds up to Oviedo, who bails him out. They're going to call a foul on Cooper Weens, and Oviedo back to the line for a 1-and-1 bonus. So only one more foul, and the Panthers will be in the. They'll put the Trojans in the double bonus. A lot of 1 fouls and 2 fouls on the line there.
Of all those fouls, NorthWood just doesn't have anybody in foul trouble.
Oviedo's first free throw in.
NorthWood substitution number 11, Nitro Trouble.
Oviedo back iron. Misses that one as Brenner now brings up the floor. Triton 7-12 from the free throw line. Yoder to Rosh, picks up his dribble. Good defense by Shively. It's the runner by Brenner's nice. Pretty move there by Brenner. Oviedo's got it now. Feeds it up to Yates. Into the corner to Shively. Wolf wanting to travel. Oviedo tries to kick back. I could have argued that one. Shively on the right wing. Shively spin move with the left hand. Pretty move. Cole Shively. What a play.
This must be his game. He's got 9 points. Half of the Trojans' points.
Cole Shively. Wow, what a play. Of course, a former Triton coach is his AAU coach. Matt Landis goes out of bounds. They say went off of NorthWood. It looked like it went off Shively's foot.
That's what I thought, off of his foot. Shively's really going to develop in these next 2 years, I think. His senior year, I think he'll be pretty good.
We've seen what he can do on the football field.
Right.
His athleticism is uncanny. They're telling you there's a few times when he got ready to punt where he had to catch that ball, turn his body around and kick it before someone got there. I'm telling you what, the athleticism is off the charts for Cole Shively. McKinney with the up fake. He'll drive, loses it, somehow regains possession. Back to Yates. Yates the up fake. He'll drive. Kick back to Graham. Graham's thought about it, tries to feed, turns a hot pass to the corner. Yates goes up strong off the glass and good.
Cutting into that, got it down to 9.
Over to Yoder, back down to Brenner. Fadeaway jumpers on the way and in. Every time the Trojans get a basket, NorthWood comes right back down and says, hey, we can do it too. Two high-powered offenses. Shively, blocked by Brenner. Brenner down the floor, stops, goes up strong with a pretty move, can't draw the foul. Put back by Bontrager off the mark, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Like I said, they move that ball really quick, and our defense just has to keep up with it.
It's a little faster than the game the other night, wasn't it?
Very much so. A lot faster than I thought it was going to be.
So I told you, but these fast games, they're fun.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Anna McIntyre now joining us this season in the broadcast for basketball. She's going to do a fine job, I think.
Yep.
She's been studying.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I've watched our OD game about 5 times.
Oh, my. She'll do a good job.
Now, that was just to getting us all warmed up. We got the crew all back together. That's the first we've been together for quite a while.
Since before a wedding that caused me to miss regionals. I'll never forget his wedding day because I knew when I wasn't here to see the cast in double overtime.
That's always nice doing those regional games. That is, the talent's there, and those are good games.
And not that sectionals are bad or anything like that, but you go to that regional, it's just a whole different level of talent. And you don't really notice it because, Warsaw, I think we won maybe 1 or 2 sectional championships when I was there in high school. We didn't really get to go to regionals, but that first year I was here, or I guess the first or second year, we got to see the young man playing down at Caleb First. We got to see him come play with that Fort Wayne Blackhawk team, and they were playing another Christian school from, I can't remember where they were at here in northern Indiana, but the athleticism, the guys were just dunking. It's not something you normally see, and like for me, that level of athleticism, that was like watching Chris Kramer from Huntington North come to Warsaw and play with. I mean, it's just, you don't see that very often.
Well, and like for us to watch Couts, eventual state runner-up. So, there's a lot of state winners that had to go through this floor.
And this NorthWood team is a team that is super talented. Backdoor cut by Yates, alley-oop, and it's in. Wow. Yates elevates and goes up for that one for the alley-oop and goes to the line for the and one opportunity. And they're going to call the foul on Tuggle.
That's his second.
Wow. It's a good backdoor cut. Nice placement on the pass, too.
Yeah, that was a very good play on them.
Still, Trojans just having that problem, 7 of 13 at that line.
And talking about athleticism, Cade Brunner, him and Rosh are just off the charts.
Yeah, Northwood's about 67% shooting, I think, and then we're like 35%.
Tuggle drops a 3. Did you look at the?
No, you think I can see the computer from here?
Well,
Andy math.
That's just impressive. Are you keeping track, or are you just doing this in your head?
My head.
Well, Kaden didn't even do that. He had to write it down. Yates now gets on the baseline, feeds to Oviedo, fades away, and can't get that one to go tipped around. Ooh. Nice job by Graham to get it over to McKinney. Oviedo from beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Rosh with the rebound.
Oviedo range is just not working for him tonight.
And these guys are going to run you off. They're going to pressure you. You've got to be able to shoot with the hand in your face here tonight.
Yeah. He can't even get an open shot, seems like.
Back to Wolf. He's caught there. He's going to go to Payne in the corner. Feeds to Brunner. And Brunner's a guy, watch him off the dribble. He can move in a hurry. Tuggle hit a 3 a moment ago. He'll drive, retreats back. Brunner, he's not afraid. Back iron off the glass, no good. Tuggle elevates, can't get down to go, but he'll draw the foul.
That's a good rebound.
And Tuggle, the human pogo stick just went down, back up. There was no effort.
And like I mentioned earlier, their height is really going to help with their rebounds tonight.
So Graham's going to pick up his second, team 6th.
And Shively and Johnson look to check back in. As Yates has a quick word with Groves. And Tuggle to the line. NorthWood 5 of 6 here in the ball game. Make it 6 of 7. I don't know. I am impressed by that. Anna called exactly what that was, and she doesn't even look. Oh,
Did I get it exactly right?
You were pretty close.
It was within like 1%.
That's crazy. That's impressive.
Tuggle, I tried my best.
I don't think you had to try for that one. That was just, my goodness. McKinney working against J.J. Payne. Hands off to Yates. 16 seconds to go.
They have 16 rebounds, I think.
I'm not keeping track of rebounds. We'll get that at halftime from Wes.
If she gets that one right, I'm retiring.
And 9 on us, I'm pretty sure.
I think that went off the official. I thought they're going to say give it to Triton. Now that's what I want to ask about. Is that considered a jump ball if the official touches it before it goes out of bounds? Is that considered a jump ball because it was like a neutral zone?
That or the ball was already going out.
Shively again can't get it to go, but Rosh gets the rebound. He'll throw it up anyways. Off the top of the backboard, that'll do it for
17
halftime.
rebounds, Northwood.
Okay.
Almost guaranteed.
Almost guaranteed. Well, hey, I almost questioned you on the other one. You got that one dead on, so I'm not going to question you again.
All right, sounds good.
You did that to Kaden. Always bit me every time I did it.
Can't question him.
So we'll let Kenny push the stats over. We'll take a break. And
we now have 11 rebounds. And they have 16.
We got to get something working.
Wait, he's not feeding you numbers down there, is he?
No.
Okay, he's not texting you numbers.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Do you see my phone out here?
I'm just saying.
Say you might have them quicker than I do.
I've been counting.
There we go. Team stats.
You have to count.
Free throws, 7 of 13 compared to 6 of 8 for Northwood. 2-pointers, 6 of 18 for the Trojans, 9 of 13. One behind the arc for the Trojans, 4 for Northwood. Turnovers, we have unofficially 4 and 3.
Was I right, Andy?
That's okay. Who's giving you answers?
No one.
Someone is giving you answers.
My life, no one.
For Northwood, leading Rosh with 12, Brenner with 9, Tuggle with 4, Wolf and Yoder each with 3, Bontrager, Payne each with 2. And
someone's got to be helping her.
Like we said, just got 3 of their players with 2, and then another 3 of them that's got singles. We don't want that one. We wanted to get down one more here. For the Trojans, Shively 9, Yates with 8, and Oviedo with 5, and Graham and Johnson each with 2, and McKinney and Shively each with 1.
Okay, before we go into halftime, I want you to read me what their total team rebounds are and what ours are. Just watch this. This is ridiculous.
Their total team rebounds are 17, and we have 10. I was one off for both of them.
Someone's giving her answers.
No.
Her grandpa's down
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Where's my phone? Tell me. It's in my back pocket.
That's impressive. She doesn't have her phone out.
I'm impressed. So with that being said, I got to recollect myself.
I think it's time for you to retire because you said if I got that right,
you weren't right. You were still off one.
Okay, off one.
So with that being said, we'll take a break and be back here after halftime right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. Our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, congratulations to you, your staff, the member institutions, the young men involved in football, their families, the communities. It was, from start to finish in football, it was a fantastic year, and I think it culminated in some of the best played dramatic championship games you've had in a while.
It was. First of all, hats off to our schools for what they've been able to accomplish, but this year was phenomenal. We had a lot of parity throughout the state, some incredible teams, and then we had a little Thanksgiving, then got to Lucas Oil for some games on Friday and Saturday of last week. 3 teams had never been there before, which brings enthusiasm and excitement into the facility. But, they were just great games. The teams were back and forth. Gibson Southern's down, 19? They're down 19.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, the young man that's going to be quarterback at the next level at Purdue turns it on, and he's throwing darts out there. And here comes Gibson Southern roaring back. And that was the kind of football we had all weekend.
I think you did. You had games that went back and forth. You didn't have the lopsided game that it just seems that every year there's 1 or 2 of those games that team gets behind early and out of their game plan and can't get it together, playing a really good team. But these were, I thought, 3 really competitive games per day that had a lot of drama. As you point out, Brady Allen doing what he does. But that there was an opportunity to showcase some tremendously talented young men who stepped up on the big stage and led their teams to championship, which is what makes this such a lifetime event for them and actually for their communities. They're going to be talking about Brady Allen in Gibson County for a long, long time, quite frankly.
For a long time, and I'm going to hear it because that's actually my stomping ground from that area.
Right.
So a lot of my family went to school at Gibson Southern, so Brady is certainly familiar. But, you think about the game that stood out to me in the other performance was Mater Dei and Andre and going back and forth. And then the young man, number 34, puts the S on the second half. I think the young man's actually going to Notre Dame next year, and he just took the game over and willed his team to a victory that day. And, those kind of performances, they're just special about high school football, and especially high school football in Indiana.
And the other thing, they get a chance to play your last. You think about it, you start your season dreaming of playing your last game in Lucas Oil Stadium, and then you get a chance to do it, and you win a championship. And so congratulations to them, and congratulations to the teams that didn't win. Again, you forever will be able to tell your children, grandchildren, everybody I played my last game in Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can't say enough about the Colts and everybody involved. It was a magnificent year because, again, you played over 90% of the scheduled contests in a world that is still ravaged by COVID. Not only just around the world, but here in the United States. And what you've done for 2 straight years, I think, is unmatched around the state, around the country.
I appreciate that, and I do think Indiana led the way when it comes to participation for student athletes in a COVID world, and I think that's certainly what we deal with. But, Bob, I appreciate the kind words about led the way, but, man, it was such a team thing. I've never done anything successfully in my life without a great team that all had a common goal, and that was Indiana. And I'm just so proud of that, and that more than anything else.
Mm-hmm. He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner, congratulations again. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us and enjoy the week.
Thank you, Coach. And again, thank you for what you do for the promotion of student athletes and giving them a platform to celebrate what they do.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and I just want to say, welcome back.
Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back, everyone. As Northwood leads here 36-22. I'm Andy O'Hara alongside Anna McIntyre, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network. I want to appreciate everybody watching and the outstanding stat guru to my right.
He's good.
And her impressive stat keeping in this ball game, which is making certain former analysts looking silly in this one. But someone did ask that, how far does Ashton have to go?
Like 13 points, 12 or 13.
Ashton has 5 currently.
So 12 points away.
That's close.
So he's getting close to the 1,000 career points.
You think he'll get that tonight?
There's a lot of basketball left. I don't know. There's a lot of basketball, and right now it's Cole Shively's game as he's playing out of his mind right now. So, Anna, what do you think we're going to see here in the second half?
Well, I would hope that Northwood's defense would keep it up because clearly it's working for them.
Well, I agree.
And I would hope our offense will be able to read it because they've had 2 quarters of it already.
Well, we'll see what they do coming out of this one. Rosh on the elbow, back to Brenner. Brenner's going to drive, nice lane, up and get the roll. Rosh couldn't get the pit back, but here comes Cooper Weens. And Northwood strikes first coming out of the locker room. Rosh now working against Tyson Yates as he brings up the floor. On to Johnson here on the right wing, back on top to Cole McKinney. Oviedo gets it now on the far side. Trojans trying to find ways to get freed up here. Being patient with the basketball is going to be huge here. Johnson now in the corner. He'll stop, feeds it back to Cole Shively. Shively with the drive, stops on a dime. No look past Oviedo on the baseline, knocked away there by Cooper Weens. Oviedo tips it to Shively, pull-up jumper mid-range, it's up, it's no good off the side iron.
If our offense would have talked there, he would have been able to notice that it was someone's coming up behind him.
Good communication is always key on the floor.
So Coach Kroll always talks about communication is key.
Cooper Weens now up top. These are for Bontrager. On over to Yoder. Quick feed now down to Rosh. Backing down Shively, the big man. Kicks out. Yoder for 3. It's a dagger from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's hit both of them back there. And that's the only 2 shots he's taken.
And the Panthers 63% from beyond the arc. Yates now brings it up. I like that Rosh is out guarding away from the post, almost daring the Trojans to come down low. Yates down in the corner. Cross court, high pass. Johnson elevates. Catch and shoot 3 from the corner. Can't get that one to go. Rosh gets the rebound. Didn't look like it caught the basket as the student section for Northwood letting him know. Bontrager now stops. Kicks over to Cooper Weens. Weens, Brenner, catch and shoot 3 on the way. Back iron too strong. Rosh with the rebound. He'll retreat back to the 3-point line. He'll drive now, stops. Back on top to Yoder. Yoder almost throws away, but Cade Brenner, using athleticism, bails him out.
That was impressive.
Brenner's runner off the mark. Bontrager the rebound. Cooper Weens will try a 3. Can't get that one to go. Oviedo trying to really do a good job boxing out. Up the floor to Yates. Cruise control, up and in.
Cruise control. I like that.
So Yates has got 10 now.
On the far side now, Cooper Weens works with the screen left. Yates knocks it away. Yates again. Cruise control, and it's good. And Bruce Johnson, the birthday boy, getting an assist there. Good court vision by Johnson. Brenner up and answers back. J.J. Payne, Wolf, and Tuggle looking to check in next to that ball. Shively goes up and he'll draw the foul. I call it Cade Brenner.
That's his second.
And Cole Shively now to the line. First one rolls in. 3-man interchange for the Panthers. Coach Aaron Wolf's Panthers looking really strong here. The Trojans not backing down. Aaron Wolf patrolling his sideline. Tuggle now back on top to Brenner. Brenner now stops. Into the corner to Wolf. To Payne. Back out to Brenner. Catch and shoot three on the way. Off the mark. Couldn't quite catch the win. Back to Shively up. And I think they're going to draw a foul here. The late whistle.
Oh, not who I thought. Wolf.
That's Ethan Wolf.
His second.
The student sections are starting to get mouthy with one another from across the court.
That's what makes it fun.
That is what makes it fun. You know, back in the day.
What, last year it was kind of quiet.
It was quiet, but I'm telling you what, but getting to hear student sections getting involved again, barking at one another, you know, I like it. I like it. In and out there. And Brenner gets the rebound, leaves it for Wolf. As the sophomore will bring up the floor. Works it to Tuggle on the left wing. And that one goes off of Rosh's hand, and Triton gets it back on the turnover.
Still, I show that's Northwood's 6th turnover. So it's fast pace. Still, both teams not really turning the ball over. Just can't get a lot of shots to drop.
Yates picks up his dribble, feeds it to McKinney. J.J. Payne stuck to him. Back to Oviedo, works with the screen. Oviedo trying to find space. Stop and go as he tries to find some traction. Payne throws it back in. It's a fight, and Cade Brenner comes away with it. You know, Cade Brenner kind of reminds me of Chris Kramer just a little bit when I watched him play there at Warsaw in the Tiger Den. Just the way he carries himself on the floor and his athleticism is just off the charts. Speaking of athleticism, Rosh knocks it away for J.J. Payne. Wolf now brings it up the floor. Tuggle trying to get freed up. Bruce Johnson trying to be strong there on defense. Sticking to him. Good defense by Bruce Johnson. Wolf cross court up to Brenner. And he's a guy that doesn't care how tight a defense you're on him. He's still going to take that shot. Right there. McKinney with a hand in the face and a dagger from beyond the arc.
He's got 14 points.
Hitting 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Like I said, he's not afraid to fire away with a hand in his face. McKinney was right there. Oviedo trying to drive, stops, gets caught, feeds up to Shiley. He has to adjust and get back to it. Triton just needs to be patient here. Johnson trying to fight through the screen. Oviedo back. Oviedo trying one. Off the mark. And an air ball for Oviedo.
Yeah, he got those 5 points fairly early in the game and then just has not been 0 from 3 behind the arc and just one free throw or field goal.
Not very often you see Ashton airball.
It doesn't happen often. The big thing right now here for the Trojans, wherever you're at on the scoreboard, you just need to find a way to dig deep and trust your teammates and just try everything you can. As Wolf will try one from beyond the arc. Holy cow! He hit that one from the concession stand.
And that's only his second three-pointer.
He's in the wrong direction for the parking lot. That's why he's concession stand. They're going to call one on Ethan Wolf. I'm not sure.
That's his third.
I was not watching. I cannot see.
The Northwood faithful not happy with that one. Like I said, you know, if I want to be official, I guess I'd be down there. And they're going to give I think they're going to give a 10. They're going to give a sportsmanship warning to Aaron Wolf.
I did kind of glance at the replay coming through on YouTube. He interlocked his arm.
Okay.
That's what they called the foul.
So Wolf getting a warning. As Bontrager and Yoder checking back in. Cooper Ween's also in there.
What is that?
Now see right there. Last season, the Trojans had 6 men on the floor. This officiating crew did the right thing and said, hey, you got 6. Get off the floor.
Right.
Back to Westaver alone for 2. Can't get it to go as Chaz Yoder disrupted it.
Looks like Northwood is 54% from the three-point arc and we're 14%. So
Kaden Graham loses it out of bounds.
Oviedo range needs to kick in for us.
Yes. Yep, just 1 of 7 behind the arc. But Northwood, just that defense, hand in their face, just makes it hard to get them off.
Cooper wins the up fake. Good feed down to Bontrager, the left hand off the glass. The bank is open. Northwood very accurate here tonight. Getting good quality looks. Shively drives. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Up and in. Cole Shively with a nice jumper there. Brenner with a hot pass here to the left wing to Yoder. Hands off to Cooper Weens. Drives in the lane. Up and in. And draws the foul. And one opportunity coming for Cooper Weens.
So it looks like Shively's going to pick up his second. That's just Triton's first foul this half.
West River and Connor Large checking out.
Number 5, Cole McKinney. Number 22, Bruce Johnson.
Cooper Weens the free throw line. Shots up. Can't convert the N1 opportunity. Then Cole McKinney reaches out and says, hey, I'll take that. Yates now working it up. Works left. Feeds McKinney on the left elbow. Back to Yates. He'll drive. Gets it knocked away by Cooper Weens. And Cooper Weens giving Tyson Yates a taste of his own medicine, reaching around and knocking it away. Shively gets there. You gotta get fly that basketball because Brenner was right there. Bruce Johnson tries a three. Puts it in.
Happy birthday, Bruce.
First one he's got to drop.
Right there, I like that. Birthday Bruce hitting from beyond the arc. These are for Cooper Weens. Yates trying to get Weens back and knock it away. Goes to Bontrager, back to Weens. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 19-point ball game. Panthers out in front. McKinney tips it away. And they get McKinney on the reach.
That's his second. Team's second.
Number 5, McKinney.
Brenner goes back, finds Cooper Weens. He'll take a moment to collect himself and bring it up. Back to Brenner, takes a look at the clock. Those two playing a little bit of back and forth basketball. Top. Brenner steps into a three off the side iron. Gets his own rebound, follows his shot, textbook, and it drops.
Man, our defense needs to start talking. Bruce didn't know that screen was coming up to him.
So for that quarter, Northwood scored 19 points. Triton scored 12.
And Northwood with 18 points put up in the first two quarters. So now you're Triton, Anna. I know the scoreboard doesn't look where you'd like it to be. However, my dad used to have a phrase that he used to say to us when we showed livestock. He said, I don't care if you win or lose, but go in and make them sweat.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now, Triton, you're down the scoreboard. Okay, you know, if you do lose this ball game, how do you dig deep and respond to this? I think this fourth quarter is how these guys will respond. What do you tell those guys how to respond down there coming into this fourth quarter?
We need to talk. Communication, I don't think I've heard any of those boys talk much tonight. And our defense needs to stay uptight on them during their offense. And our offense needs to be strong. They can't be lazy with it because Northwood's defense is very fast.
I couldn't agree with you more. My big thing is going to be trust. I think these guys right now, the communication, but you've got to trust.
And rely on teammates.
I mean, you got to rely on teammates at this point. It's forcing shots aren't going to help you. How do you trust your teammates? Learn to move the basketball because this team right here, like I said, arguably is one of the better teams in the state in 3A.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest thing there. You know, Northwood shooting 70% two-pointers, 47% three-pointers, 67 at the line. Trojans 39 two-pointers, only 25% three-pointers, and 59% at the line.
Yates goes back to McKinney outside the three-point line. Shively trying to get freed up. McKinney puts it on the floor. Behind the back dribble, kicks it to Kaden Graham. Kaden Graham drives the lane, scoops it up, and can't get that one to go. Ice Cream Shop's closer on that scoop, and he goes right back with the putback, can't get it to go. Rebound to Rosh. Ethan Wolf had Bontrager down there. Didn't see him on the fast break. Wolf, backdoor cut. Dyson Yates shuts it up, but Cooper Weens stays with it and gets it to go. The big thing for Triton, you can't just point and direct. You've got to holler your guys and be loud. McKinney directing traffic. Over to Shively. Tuggle staying with it. Back to Yates. He'll stop, retreats back to Cole Shively. Down to Johnson. Bruce Johnson tries to step into a 2 with the runner and gets it to go. Bruce Johnson with 5 points in this fourth quarter. Wolf now at the basketball, kicks on over to Rosh. Cooper Weens slowing it down a little bit, and Ethan Wolf's going to drive. Nice kick out to Rosh in the corner. It's a drops at that one. It's down a drop.
Vegas got 15. That's his first attempt at a 3.
And Rosh moving the floor well, but the ball movement by these Panthers is extremely good. Shively drives, goes to throw it back into play, but he'll step on the line, and Triton turns it over. Shively gets his shoes tied. Wolf will bring it up now. Wolf works to the screen left, stops, collects himself, goes to Cooper Weens. Tight pass to Tuggle, and he'll bobble it, but finds a way to get to Rosh. Wolf, pull-up jumper in the mid-range off the mark. Rosh tracks it down. He'll go baseline, and Yates knocks it away. Yates takes off. I think he'll draw the foul there as he takes off and uses that momentum from Cooper Weens. I believe is who the foul's going to be on, and it is.
And that's his third.
NorthWood foul, number 20, Weens.
And the Panthers settle back into their defense. Shively works away from the screen, but NorthWood floods to him. And they're going to say, they say he traveled?
Yes.
Well, what's impressive right there is you saw Shively going down and the whole defense just sucked down to where he was at.
Yep.
And we talk about in football, fly to the football. Here on the floor, NorthWood is flying wherever that basketball's out on the floor.
And it's obviously helped them in the long run.
Back to Rosh, over to Wolf. Nice feed down to Bontrager. I did too. Wings down the corner. Ethan Wolf, he'll try one from the corner. Gets that to drop. Nothing but net. Rosh moving the floor extremely well with Tyson Yates. As Yoder and Brenner look to check in. Back to Yates up top, the key. Yates drives, stops, tries to feed it down low, but Cooper Weens shuts it off in the paint. Ethan Wolf in transition, goes down to Bontrager, gets the give and go. Can't get it, can't corral it, and it'll go out of bounds.
NorthWood substitutions, number 3, Kaden Brenner, and number 4, Chad Gilbert.
McKinney, Yates, Johnson, Large, and Kaden Graham, the 5 out there for Triton. Rosh, Yoder, Brenner, Cooper Weens, and Bontrager, the starting 5s out there for NorthWood. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Connor Large with it. Leaves it for Kaden Graham. Graham with a hot pass down to Yates. Accurate. Yates slithers his way through but can't quite get that one to go. Cooper Weens gets the rebound. Brenner one-handed hot pass to Yoder in the low block. He goes up and draws the, I would have said there's a foul there.
That's what I would have said too.
Bontrager goes right back. He can't get it to roll. Connor Large reaches in there and they're going to call some as Large hits the deck hard.
Jump ball.
And the jump ball belongs to the Panthers. Wesser checks in.
Evidently, they didn't get something switched down there, so one says one way and one says the other.
They get it straightened out. Brenner now to inbound for the Panthers. In the corner, Yoder, can he hit another one? But look at Cooper Weens, he was up there ready for it. Mercedes goes out of bounds on Rosh. Rosh is like, hey, I've ran the whole floor with Tyson Yates. I'm not tired, I'll keep it up.
That's the kind of endurance you need to.
You know, to quote Herb Brooks from the movie Miracle, the legs feed the wolf. Bruce Johnson outside. Over to Kaden Graham. He'll step into a three. Can't get that one to go. Rebound goes to Rosh. Connor Large tried to knock it away. Brenner works it out and a dribble drive left. Goes up off the glass, off the mark. Rebound to Bontrager. Two-pointer up on the way for Weens, off the mark. Bruce Johnson with the rebound. Johnson gets ran around behind by Rosh. He'll knock it out of bounds. And Oviedo and Shively will check back in.
Number 10, Ashton Oviedo. And number 20, Cole Shively.
Oviedo getting instructions from Tyson Yates as he came off the floor. He'll check back in. Inside 4 minutes to go. Westerber gets in the backcourt. Rosh gonna stay with him. Westerber puts on the brakes, retreats back. Oviedo gets on the far side. Stops, tries to use that step back. Can't work that double team, goes to Bruce Johnson. Northwood, they go to double team, but then that second guy drops where he needs to go in a hurry. Yoder fights through the screen, shut off the jumper from Johnson. Nice feed down to Connor Large. They're going to get Rosh with a foul.
That'll be his second, team's fifth.
And Connor Large goes to the line.
He hasn't attempted it.
That one off the sideliners. Connor Large missing that one. Large to go again. The second free throw rattles in. Cade Brenner brings it up. Goes to Cooper Weens on the left wing. Works with the screen right. Stops. Kicks in the corner. Yoder again for three. Drops it.
All 9 points behind the arc for Yoder.
Oviedo now working with Weens. He'll work with the screen from Connor Large. To Johnson now. Yoder closes out on the shooter well. Shively now. Leaves it for Westaver. Westaver works the screen right. Retreats back to the three-point line. Back to Oviedo. Oviedo's the stop and go. Kicks it back. Bruce Johnson for three. Back iron too strong up off the crossbar, and the officials will blow it dead. Wolf, Ransberger, Tuggle, and J.J. Payne all checking in as a bunch of the Northwood starters come off the floor. And you know, a lot of these players, only two seniors in Cooper Weens and Chaz Yoder, but Brenner and Rosh, two juniors, and these guys still have another year of high school basketball to play. J.J. Payne in the corner. Connor Large knocks out of bounds as the cheerleader will. Whoa. The Northwood faithful upset with that one.
I wasn't watching what happened.
It got bobbled. I don't know if
It got bobbled, but I thought Large might have punched it out. Westaver now as Ransberger stays with him. Hands off to Yates. Rosh now. Retreat back and be patient on defense, and he'll stick with Yates. Back to Oviedo. Tuggle with him. Oviedo step back. Gives it to Connor Large. He'll try a three. Can't get it to go. Tuggle gets the rebound. Tuggle up the floor. Leaves it for Wolf. Quick ball movement around the perimeter. Ransberger down in to Rosh. Crossover as he stops on the baseline. Spin move. It's a pretty move. Off the mark. No good. Shively works the crossover, working against J.J. Payne. Shively on the floor. Feeds it down to Yates. Up the bank is open.
Yates with 14.
Ross with it on the right wing, gives it back to Tuggle. With the runner off the mark, Shively tipping it back. J.J. Payne, but Oviedo's trying to get a hold of it. Ransberger to Wolf. One more pass to Tuggle in the corner. Waits patient, fires from three, and puts it in. Tuggle dared him to bite. They did, and Tuggle patient said, hey, I'll take an open three. Shively with the crossover. Hands off to Westaver. Westaver drives. Steps into that one, up and under and in. Nice play from Chandler Westaver. Wolf with it now. Crossover against Oviedo. Leaves it for Tuggle. He'll drive, retreats back. Hot pass to Wolf. Back to Ross. Straightaway three on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Westaver with the rebound. Yates working it up the floor. 33 seconds to go. Crossover. Stops. Leans into it and gets it to go. Tyson Yates. Tied for a game-high 16. Scoreboard Karen might not like that.
Yeah, might get a little messed up.
Tuggle now retreats. Ross now will just hold it. Shively. Make him do the countdown. Hands off to Wolf. And Northwood's going to improve to 3-0 on the season. Triton will fall to 2-1 as they win here 69-43. Can you read stats? I'm going to go down and get the player interviews here once they go to the locker room, and we'll see how long they're in there.
Oh, I got to get this done before that goes messed up.
You good to do an interview?
By myself?
I'm going to be here too.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, looks like we got things synced here. Free throws, that was a good thing for the Trojans there. Got 11 of the 19. Northwood 6 of 9. Two-pointers 13 of 30 and 15 of 28. Behind the arc, just only 2 got to drop of the 11 for the Trojans, where Northwood got 11 of 21. And turnovers are 7 of 10 for Northwood. Brenner with 16 and Rosh with 15. Wolf and Yoder each with 9. Tuggle with 7. Waynes and Bontrager each with 5. And Payne with 2. For the Trojans. Said Yates there was 16. Shively with 14. Oviedo and Johnson each with 5. Westaver 2. And Large with 1. So stay tuned. We're going to get set up with some interviews, and we'll be right back.
Good. All right, welcome back, everybody. So we got the 2 birthday boys up here for questions of the day. So, Anna, I think I got a good one for these guys.
Let's hear it.
Okay, guys. So birthday today, right? So first off, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You both got points tonight. You guys both had some nice plays tonight, so congratulations there. So they're going to ask this question. I want explanations. If you could have one player on the team plan a birthday party for you, which one would it be and why?
That's a good question.
I'm
going to have to go with Wayne.
You're going to have to go with Wayne. You're going to have to go with the missile.
He's definitely the party type.
He's the party type, so, he knows how to have a good time.
He knows how to have a good time.
Okay, all right, Bruce.
I would have to say either Graham or Chandler.
Okay.
Just because they're so, they feel like the party type, and I just feel like they would plan such a good party.
I can party.
Oh, Ben, for sure. Ben, for sure.
Why Ben?
He does not know how to have fun.
He does not know how to have fun.
Man, there's no one on the varsity that really. So.
I said player or coach. Is it?
Or coach.
Or coach. Or coach. We can pick on them just a little bit. They're not up here to defend themselves yet.
I feel like Shory. I don't know.
Seriously, Shory.
I don't know. I don't think that he would be able to plan a party.
Plan a party.
I don't think so.
He's chill.
He's chill. Okay, so he's relaxed. He's relaxed. He's relaxed. He's relaxed. So you got questions for these boys? I mean, you've been sitting up here. And I'm going to tell you guys something. You talk about professional analysts. This girl was just not writing anything down or anything else like that. Not looking at the computer. She was calling out how many rebounds everybody had without even writing anything down.
I was all the way over here. I couldn't even see the computer. And percent. You have to do shooting percent
and percentages.
Too.
She said 69. It was 69% or 69% for them shooting from the floor, and she said 67. So let's put that into consideration for you.
Shot the lights out.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. So for you guys, like I said, you guys got a bright future. Go have fun on your birthday. Take what you can from this one and learn from it. And like I said, you both are playing extremely well. Just keep working. It's early. It's early.
Yeah.
Learn this so we can get when we play the ones that matter. We're honing it in. Exactly. So with that being said, you guys can get out. We'll get Coach Groves up here. Happy birthday, fellas. Go have fun and celebrate, okay?
Yeah,
all right.
Sure.
All right, now we got Coach Groves. Coach, right, I mean, the boys tonight had a tall task, so we knew coming into this one, but that defense out there, and like I was talking to a few guys, you don't see many 6'5" guys run the whole floor like a deer up in our area.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you, they're big, they're long, they're athletic, and they're deep. I mean, they just keep coming at you, lock on, and, our guys, at first, we're trying to get to the basket off penetration because, they weren't really getting in help side. They were just denying everything. But we couldn't score over them. Got to the basket a few times, but I thought we adjusted a little bit. I thought they tried to shot fake, pass fake, make a pass out of it a little bit more as the game progressed. But in some aspects, I don't feel like we were terrible tonight. And they were just really good as part of it. And they shot the ball extremely well. I think this is the best I've seen them shoot all season. And
like I said, the defense, and that was outstanding. But the boys, a lot of things I did see well tonight. They got to the free throw line, and they did better from the free throw line here tonight. But I mean, for me, the big thing was they were seeming a little more patient. They were actually letting things kind of develop instead of just running their 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, and that's what I told them. I go, against teams like this, against good teams that play defense, you're not going to just be able to penetrate through everybody. And tonight was a perfect example of that. In order to beat really, really good teams, we're just going to have to get better at executing what we do. And right now we're not there yet, obviously. And, when you're outsized at every position, which we were tonight, I mean, I can't think of in one position where we had a physical advantage. You're going to have to execute really well, move the ball really well, work together as a team really well. And so, you know, this type of game is really good for us because we don't get this type of competition, you know, night in and night out, and it's something, you know, obviously we have a long way to go.
Well, and you're usually facing teams like, I'll say to a NorthWood quality, you're not seeing them until late in sectional play and regional play, teams that play the defense, the style of defense they were playing, or the style of offense they were playing tonight.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, I can't honestly. You look at our schedule. I can't think of a team that's even close to these guys tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been coaching for a while, and this team is one of the better teams I've seen in a while. You know, but not to make excuses. You know, I told our guys we're not satisfied with this. We got to compete a little bit more. You know, and part of the problem I think too is we don't see anything near like this in practice either. I mean, this is something we can't simulate in practice at all, and so. You know, it's tough for us because sometimes in practice we look like we're doing good things, you know, and I realize that we need to get better in certain areas and try to let the kids know that, and sometimes it doesn't sink in a little bit just because, you know, hey, coach, in practice, we're looking pretty good, we're doing this, and I'm able to do this. Yes, but against a
team like this,
a 6'5" kid is ripped, you're not going to be able to do that all the time. So, you know, we have a lot of areas we got to get better, and so, you know, this was humbling, you know, for our guys, hopefully. And, you know, and hopefully this adversity a little bit will help them come together.
And that'll be a big thing, like you said, the trust and kind of coming together with one another. When you kind of hit the wall like this, I'm not saying that the boys played bad. It's just this kind of here gauges you what kind of what work do we have to put in now, and I think that's going to be huge for the locker room.
Exactly, you know, and it's, you know, how are you going to fight through adversity? You know, something like this happens, we get our butts kicked. You know, how are you guys going to respond to that? You know, that's what I want to see tomorrow morning. You know, is it going to be going to listen to the outside? You know, whoever, you know, your grandpa who tells you need to do this, this, and this, you know, when, you know, it's really, we got to focus on the team, not you, yourself. And so, you know, that's my biggest focus right now is get these guys together, get them, you know, bonding, and hopefully adversity will help us, you know, come together as a team.
And exactly, like you said, that team aspect of it, you don't see individuals take teams all the way. I mean, it can happen on rare occasions, but teams that want to go deep into like a deep run or to win consistently, it's all about team playing, and that's going to be the big thing. You can't just focus on your own individual stuff. You've got to focus on what you do to help the team.
Yeah, and I think Northwood's a perfect example.
A perfect example.
You know, they have 6, 7, 8, 9 guys who could probably come to our team and average 16, 17, 18 points.
Yeah, easily.
You know, but they're sacrificing for the team. You know, that if you look at their stats, I don't think anybody had over 20 for them.
Nope. I think 16 was their high.
Yeah, 16, 15, 9, 9, 6, 5, 2. You know, and they hit 11 threes. They got guys knocking down shots, and it's all from different kids.
Well, and you see 15 assists for those guys as well. I mean, they were moving the ball, and that's that kind of team basketball that you need to try to really strive to play.
Exactly. You know, and one thing looking at, you know, I was pleased we only had 7 turnovers.
Yes.
You know, and that's something against this type of team, this pressure, you know, on tape. I saw some teams that had way more than 7 in the first 2 games that they played. So, you know, proud of that. You know, I thought Cole Shively obviously played really well. Kind of hopefully that was his, you know, coming out party where he, you know, he played really well. He got to the basket, you know, did some nice things, fought defensively, rebounded. You know, and I could go through. And a lot of people did some nice things.
Yes.
You know, and we just got to keep getting better and focus on what we need to focus on and focus on the things that matter, not the, you know, the other things that are going to distract you.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we'll hang it up here. I'm Andy O'Hara with Coach Groves, Anna McIntyre, Kenny Barnhart, and the Hall of Famer Orion Lemler. Until next time, Trojan fans, remember the Trojan way.